All right, what's up, guys? This is Marc Augustine here. And in this video, we're going to talk about Darius's journey drop shipping on Facebook. We're going to talk about the automation business model. And we're going to talk about the goals that we have with offering automation to 3 clients. So like, subscribe. You could learn a lot from this video, whether you want to start an automation business or whether you want to make passive income, because we're going to talk about a lot of the pain points and a lot of the structural things that need to be in place to make sure you make money online with Facebook Marketplace and with automation. So like, subscribe, ask any questions, check out the link in the description to apply, and one of us will reach out to you. So what's up, Darius? So you want to introduce yourself real quick, and then I'll introduce myself, and then we get it.
Yeah. So my name is Darius. I'm 27 years old. Some of you guys might have already seen me on Marc's YouTube channel. We have a couple of videos together about Instagram, right? Because my primary business model or the career that I pursued was more Instagram marketing. Since 2018, I've been a full-time entrepreneur in the marketing space. Before that, I was a team leader in a 8-figure e-commerce company selling slim wallets. So we had physical products manufactured.
So and bias team leader is important for you guys watching this to understand that he managed a team before, and I think that experience is important to make sure that
exactly
that the team is successful. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so that's the first thing. So I've managed a team in Germany for an e-commerce company, and then I transitioned to Instagram marketing, where you have a lot of complexity. And also one of the reasons why we're making this video is because I would love to compare Facebook dropshipping, what I've learned over the past 2 months, compared to what I've done over the past 4 years, right?
Right.
So yeah, Marc wanted to basically interview me a little bit.
Yeah, we're just going to talk. So guys, if you happen to be watching this video and you've never seen me before, my name is Marc Augustine. I've been dropshipping for 10 years. Sold over $20 million on a lot of different platforms. I ran an automation business. We still manage, I still manage one really big Amazon account that sells like $1 million a month. We manage, I think Marco has like 7 accounts right now, and I manage 2. And I had reached out, when we started dropship on Facebook, like a year ago, I told Darius, like, dude, try Facebook out. And it passed, time passed. And then a couple months ago, he finally okay, Marc, let me see what this is like. And in him, we'll talk about what the process is like, the types of software you use and that type of stuff. But in that whole process, I was like, why don't you, the quality of, we were just having a conversation. The quality of employees you get in Poland is really good and it's not that expensive. So I think it would be advantageous for everyone involved, for the clients, for you, for the YouTube channel, for everyone, if you offer this service. So yeah. So what do you want to do? You want to talk about what's your situation with Facebook? What do you think is your plan? What's your plan?
Okay, so first of all, before we get to the end result or the conclusion or what we came up with, the road there, just to explain to you guys so that it all makes sense, is the following. So since 2018, I've been making money primarily through Instagram, brand building, where you have a lot of mechanics, right? So you have to, first of all, build a following for certain strategies. Then you have to build trust, expert positioning. You have to use call to actions. You have to build funnels, websites, attract people, generate leads, send out newsletters, go into conversions. So there were always 10, 15 processes that you kind of have to co-manage simultaneously in order to make money consistently with Instagram marketing, selling your own products and services, for example, right?
Right.
So what I did within the past couple of weeks and months is I took 2 steps back and the foot off the gas because I got a little bit overworked, and I decided to dive into Facebook shops and into Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. All right. And what I figured out throughout the journey is that whatever I learned within, let's say, 12 months, if it comes down to Instagram marketing, was of absolute relevance in order to make money. And if it comes down to Facebook Marketplace dropshipping, I took Marco's course first of all, right? So and then I just started bombarding Marco with questions for like 3-4 days straight. And after that, my learning curve just flattened, that I figured out that if it comes down to Facebook dropshipping compared to what I've done before, it's a super simple straight line process, right?
Right.
So
Yeah, because yeah.
because it's just product research, listing, fulfilling customer service. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but
4.
a lot of people. So a couple of things. I know for you and me, you just like it's just product research, fulfilling orders, customer service.
Yeah.
But a lot of guys, and you have like a certain mentality, a kind of detail oriented type of thing. Because when I looked at the whole process of you asking Marco all these fucking questions and like going back and forth, a lot of people online now, especially in Facebook Marketplace, they just want easy money.
Yeah.
So some people like start drop shipping, try not make some sales and like, oh, this is hard. So
Yeah.
to you and me, like to you are like, okay, this is a straightforward, but to a lot of people it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe in my case is that I really like manage 10, 15 processes at once, right? So if you've done something really difficult before, and this stuff becomes easy. And I also hired employees. I had like commission-based salespeople, for example, to sell my own courses also for Instagram and all this stuff. And also when I worked back there in this company in e-commerce, it wasn't as simple as researching products, listing, and selling, right? What we did is we had a product manufactured in-house, and we had to develop the entire, brand identity was there, but unique selling points, KPIs, strategies. We would work with agencies, go to photo, video shootings, and create all the single details. Like we built a proper brand. It wasn't retail, right? And we always also, here's the thing: the market was saturated with similar products. We always had to reinvent the wheel, right? So
and that brand is still around.
It's still there, yeah. So when I joined the company, it was making around 18 million euros in revenue a year. I cannot give you more details because I signed an NDA.
Yeah.
So, but we definitely, throughout the 14 months that I was employed, we made an additional like 7 figures, right? Through Facebook advertising.
Wait, and what was your role there? What was your specific role? What did you have to do every day? You in a company that sells 18 million dollars a year of something. I know what it is, but I'm not going to say what it is. But what was your role?
Before I get into it, guys, we're not shifting off topic. We're going to go back straight to the point in a couple of minutes, right?
Yeah.
All of this has relevance, right? So I started as a social media manager after I dropped out of college. Okay. So
but wait. Let me just say one thing. The reason why I ask you what the role is because what we're talking about here is Facebook Marketplace automation. Facebook Shops automation, and e-commerce, right?
Exactly.
And I think that your experience selling a brand on different marketplaces, because this brand was sold on Amazon and stuff also, no?
So they are still selling on Amazon right now, but Facebook was the primary income source when I came to the company. Right now it's Amazon.
Okay. Right. And then the reason why I asked for your role is because if you are running a team that is running multiple like Facebook Marketplace and Facebook Shops, like what, like on a daily basis, that's why I asked, not to like get off topic for all you guys watching this. So like the video and subscribe, guys, if you're watching, but go ahead.
I started as a social media marketing manager. 6 weeks in, I doubled the daily sales in Germany. They kicked out the guy who was the leader back then. And I started managing a team of, we were 5 people in the office. All right. So just a small team, but this is more than enough to actually make millions of dollars. So like I said, throughout the 14 months, we made an additional over 2 million, basically. So, but here's the thing, my daily tasks were, so what I've done is I was an all-rounder in the company. I done photo shootings, photo editing, video editing, launching of the campaigns. And then I would teach employees that were there in our team. So we had basically a marketer from the UK, somebody from France, somebody from the US, and somebody from Spain. So we were targeting specific countries, and we would have marketing managers for each specific country. And what I would do is I would initiate certain steps. So I would make sure we have new marketing material, marketing strategies, etc., and they would simply follow my lead and copy what I've done for Germany, right? So we would copy the ad, copy the copy, and if there was something specific that would fit well with the culture of a certain country, etc., we would alter certain things, right? So for example, we wouldn't have Thanksgiving sales in Germany, right? But we would have 4th of July or whatsoever, right? So there were certain adjustments. But all in all, my tasks were these of a marketer and of a team manager, right? So I did both sides. So jumping from this to Facebook dropshipping, throughout the past years, I've done many things. Before I joined the company, when I was still a student, I had done also Shopify dropshipping. Back in the day, it was possible. Right now, AliExpress, you have more and more warehouses from AliExpress. Also in Europe, they actively already launch ads in all of the countries. So AliExpress dropshipping is back, right? Something that doesn't work. But this is
because you'll be competing against AliExpress.
Competing against AliExpress, Wish.com. Right now in Poland, for example, we have an alternative to Wish, which is Shopee. So there's also like breaches coming from AliExpress and sub companies. So you have Alibaba, you have AliExpress, and you have Wish, and you have more and more strings, right? So but all of the things that I've done in the past were more complicated than what I started doing with Facebook marketplace dropshipping, right? So like I said, you have you do product research, product listing. Once the sales come in, you get the reach organically, right? It's fulfillment, customer service. It's the easiest thing in the world. And like I said, if I compare the journey, what that I've done in the e-commerce industry back in the day, where we made, like I said, in 40 months, over $2 million in extra sales, right? So 18 million was combined, offline, online, right? With redistributors, etc. It was sold in like luggage stores with backpacks and all that kind of stuff. But looking back at how I manage teams, what we accomplish, and how easy Facebook marketplace dropshipping is, Marc and I, so I'm going to talk about I'm going to talk to the audience right now. We've come to the conclusion that the best way how we can join forces and the best thing that we can make out of the situation right now in the marketplace, and also how eBay dropshipping, for example, died, how with Amazon dropshipping you are getting more easier and easier suspensions and all the kind of stuff, the saturation, all the things. The best thing that we can do for people right now in the e-commerce industry, if it comes down to retail arbitrage, is launch an automation service that actually works. And we've come across a couple solutions to problems that are on the market that could potentially put us in a place to become leaders in this specific niche. Because then this is what you already mentioned earlier, Marc, is, and you can talk about it a little bit, is when you go right now and you look for Amazon automation services or eBay automation or YouTube automation, even, I think you have a bunch.
Yeah, there are some crazy motherfuckers in YouTube.
If it comes down to outsourcing certain tasks, you have to understand that there's money on the line, and I guess 95% of the people running automation services right now are outsourcing to third world countries. Like the most
I think everyone, dude. I honestly think everyone. Because when I was doing it, like as I said, we just still manage a couple small accounts, right? But when we were scaling, I was like talking to all the other automation guys, just looking. And I personally, someone who's been dropshipping forever, knows everyone in the industry.
Yeah,
I haven't found anyone who's doing automation that has people in-house. Everyone outsourced to Pakistan, India,
Philippines. I think Philippines is the most popular destination if it comes to VAs. So yeah, this is a huge problem that Marc and I discovered, because it's also, if you're from the US, you have a credit card, etc. You're basically putting your finances into somebody else's hands in a third world country, first of all. So I think it leaves potential for also stealing funds. I don't know how about
I don't want to go into that right now, but
and the other thing is that if it comes down to the qualifications of people, it's also an entire different stories. I used to hire people from Upwork, and beforehand I used to jump on Zoom calls with them. And so I know, and I also hired Filipinos for like very simple tasks before, right? But when I look at them, when I talk to them, when I see they have, for example, they graduated from college, whatever, they have a bachelor or master's degree, still the level of competence is so much lower than in first world countries like Germany, France, UK, Poland, whatever, right? So, and one thing that I figured out is that in my country, when I'm located right now in Poland, we have, so school in this country is on a pretty high level. Like everybody around in Europe, they say, like, if you have a degree in Poland, we know you're competent, right? School here is pretty hard, but on the other hand, the salaries in these countries are kind of low, right? So
yeah, relative to a lot of first world countries is low.
So if you have a master's degree and you make $1,500 net every month,
right,
you're making a freaking good salary, right? So
really,
yeah. So
wow.
my girlfriend is a food engineer for a huge concern, but it's like a daughter company of this concern, right?
Right.
So and she with a master's degree, when she just started, she was earning about $900 net a month as a starting point. So now
Wow.
she's also she got a couple races and stuff. She has like,
And she has a master's?
she has a master's. She's an engineer with a master's.
Wow. Okay.
Right? So she's inventing and pushing new food products to the market, like what you see, like ready to cook, ready to eat, basically, you know?
Right.
This type of stuff. And so now also she's currently like on a couple sick days. She broke her knee, but she's looking for a job at a different company. But now with her experience, etc., she will gonna get paid around like $1,500 a month net when she changes companies right now. But it's still somebody with a master's degree with 3 years of experience. $1,500 a month is like it's $1,750 for a year or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's not.
No,
that's
18.
not a lot of money.
It's $18,000.
18,000.
Yeah. So just looking at this, what's happening in my country, and seeing that we have a ton of skilled people, like really skilled people who speak decent English, who are more than qualified for complex jobs and tasks. And looking at the situation we have in the automation space, looking at Marc, who sold over 20 million, looking at me managing teams previously, and being in the e-commerce space, and just taking this whole picture, we come to the conclusion like, hey, we have to launch this automation service, because here we also have the unique opportunity of building and establishing an office here in my city, which is the business capital in Poland. So getting labor is high quality labor for cheap compared to US rates is very, very easy. And it was a no-brainer for us to say like, hey, we have to go into this. We have to launch this automation service. And also my experience with Facebook marketplace dropshipping right now is more than sufficient to make this. I've done much harder things, right?
Right. But what are the numbers? What are the numbers? Like what? Because this is the thing. When people are doing I want us to talk about the numbers, because when people are doing automation, they want to invest, they want to make money every month, and they make the money back and blah, blah, blah. The numbers I would throw out. So the account that Darius is selling on now, it only took him 2 months to get up to making close to $4,000 profit, right?
Yeah.
And we'll show you guys with some screenshots or log into account. You'll see some in this video. So, but what is the goal with what do you think we should do with the pricing? How long it takes for them to make their money back? What's the profit split? That type of thing. What's the guarantee? Like all those details.
Yeah. So
what do you think? Like we talked about it unofficially, but the purpose of this video so the guys can like
to take a step back, what we plan to do, Marc and I, is we want to onboard 3 clients at let's say a case study price. All right. So
because most of the automation guys are charging like 10, 15, 20, 30. I've seen Facebook automation $45,000.
Oh Jesus, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I heard about that. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to call out the dude doing it, but he's doing 45 G's.
That's crazy.
Yep.
No. So here's the thing. We're gonna have a case study pricing. We're gonna take 3 people on board, all right? And we will have those 3 people managed first by me and then transferred to a local employee here in my country that I'm gonna personally train from A to Z, manage, and make sure that all accounts are well maintained, right? So what we do is we're gonna have a case study pricing. What we're not gonna do is we're not gonna disclose the full price here on this video.
No, we wouldn't talk about the price now, but I think what we should make sure to do is that whatever price they get, they make their money back in 3 to 6 months. Yeah, and then it's just passive income after that. So I think that's the
price is definitely less than 10 grand right now, because like I said, it's gonna be case study pricing, bulletproof strategies, bulletproof service. And like I said, we're going to have local employees. So Marc and I, we decided that with these 3 people, as soon as this works out, I'm not even saying when or if this works out, but as soon as this works out, people make their initial investment back, we're establishing an office here in Poland and we're going to scale this up. But Here's the thing. We're taking 3 people on board. All right. Below this video, there's going to be a link to an application funnel. We're going to jump on a call with you guys on Zoom, and we're going to discuss all of the details. No BS, straight to the point. Okay. But to wrap it up, like I said, case study pricing, 3 people, only 3 slots. I guess we're going to have it filled within the next couple of days. So make sure to apply now when you watch this, as soon as you watch this, because spot's going to be gone. And then we're going to take it from here, from 0 to 100. So like Marc said,
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward because a lot of people, like I have an account that is making like a little over $5,000 a month, right? And a lot of people are talking about sales are slow. But what I noticed is that most drop shippers now are not approaching this like a business. They're not grinding through solving problems and making money. People are just like, so like Marc and I sat, and like Darius, and this is for you guys watching on YouTube, right? Outside of the course that we did, if you guys follow us, we always sit down and solve problems. That's what a business making money online is about, right? And it's interesting to see it, but I'm excited to like get this going. I'm excited to have the clients on the channel and just keep it moving, dude. There's one person, Willie, who's in the group, who asked me if we could do it, like manage his account, but we'll see if, because he's on the channel, he'll be on the channel soon.
Perfect. I think that's, what you just mentioned would be also interesting to document the process that we're gonna have with those people, and maybe put it in a couple of videos. So other than that, I don't know if you want to add anything.
No, that's it. So we just want to come on here and talk about kind of like what we do in the progress of the automation. We're not scaling and taking 10 clients a week and all this stuff. We onboarding each one by one, is running tight. Darius, I don't want to make that joke about, we made a joke about your work ethic like last week when you were talking about. I don't
remember it, but I'm upset.
It's a racist joke. So I guess.
I got it.
People are too sensitive in 2022.
Yeah. Anyway,
but so guys, like the video, subscribe, follow the link that we leave in the description. Darius and I will get on a call with you. Ask us anything, all your concerns. I know a lot of guys who've tried automation before with some of the other like I have one friend who paid $10,000, or was it 15 for Facebook automation, and I wouldn't say his name because he has a YouTube channel, but he didn't publish a video yet. So like the video, subscribe, and fill out the application, and we reach out to you. Peace.
See you guys. Have a good day.